Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 18 of Rattle Together, where we achieve success through respect, ambition, tenacity, trustworthiness, loyalty, and empathy. I'm Miss Burns, and this is our science episode of the day. Now, before we get started, I know we did release our butterflies yesterday. I'm sure that you've seen the butterfly release video. If not, check that out. And I wanted to show you the chrysalids, like the empty chrysalids that, there we go. They feel like, do you hear that? They sound like leaves crunching under your feet in the fall. And they're very thin and very delicate. Like, I don't know. I would say like paper, but like leaves, like dried leaves. When you pick up a dried leaf and if you touch it too hard, it'll break. That's exactly what those feel like. All right, so that was that experiment. I also wanted to show you guys, I know we've been checking our stalactite project a lot. I just think it's so cool, guys. It just keeps going. See those crystals forming on the string over there? And over on this one, I don't know if you can see, inside this cup, this was like this. There are crystals forming on the side of the cup too, not just on the string. So on the string and on the side of the cup. The ones on the string are really cool looking. They're bulbous, like little mushroom clouds or little cauliflowers. So cool, right? I love it. Science is fun. Science is real. Sorry. All right, now for our riddle before we get started on our today's science project. Yesterday I said, when does work come, I'm saying that backwards. When does success come before work? When does success come before work? Well, not at school, not at work, but in the dictionary, because the letter S, which starts success, comes before the letter W, which starts work. And we all know that in the dictionary, the words are in alphabetical order. So, success comes before work in the dictionary. Now for today's riddle, you ready? It is, what 5-letter word gets shorter when you add 2 letters to it? What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Be thinking about that one for tomorrow. Now for today's project, what you're going to need is an apple, a grown-up who can cut the apple for you in 2 slices, some bowls, or you could use plastic bags, or you could use maybe plastic cups, something to put the apples in, and liquid, so it can't just be a plate. Some vinegar, some baking soda, some water, some lemon juice, and if you want, milk also. I'm not using milk today. So those are that's our materials list right there. So the grown-up will need a cutting board. I'm using this paper plate and a knife to cut it, and I really hope that this knife is strong enough to cut this apple. So what we're going to do, if you need to pause the video to get grown-up permission and all of your materials, go ahead. If you've done that and you're joining us again, well, let's move on. So have you ever eaten an apple and you noticed that when you take some bites out of it, after a little while it starts to turn brown? Or if your mom or someone, your grown-up, cut it up for you into pieces, those pieces start to get brown before you can eat them? Well, there's nothing wrong with the apple anymore, but it's being exposed to what? What all of a sudden is the inside of the apple touching that it wasn't touching before? What's it touching? It's touching the air, right? And in the air is oxygen, and the oxygen is reacting with an enzyme let me read this, called polyphenol oxidase in the apple. And that's why it's turning brown. So what we're going to do, I'm just cutting this apple into pieces so that we can do a little bit of testing and see if we can find out if there's something, one of these things, that might prevent the apple from turning brown. We also want to watch and see if maybe it turns brown faster. Or maybe it could turn a different color. Who knows? So I'm cutting my apple up into slices. And now I'm going to take my bowls and separate them out. I need one for just water, one for water with baking soda, one for lemon juice, and one for vinegar. So that's 4 bowls. So I've got my 4 bowls. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do this experiment. You guys are going to write down your predictions right after we do the experiment and set them aside all night. And we're going to check on them together tomorrow and see what happens. So if you're not doing this at home, just watch and then stay tuned for tomorrow. So here we go. I'm going to put, how many apple slices did I get here? Do I have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. So I'm going to put 2 slices in each bowl. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-dam, boop-a-choo-choo. 2 apple slices in each bowl. This is some multiplication or division. So we had 8. We divided the 8 pieces into 4 groups, and we ended up with 2 apple slices in each group. Isn't that cool, guys? Look at that. 2, 4 times is 8. 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Well, now that we're done with that little math lesson, we're going to keep going. In the first bowl, I'm going to just pour a little bit of water. I might not have enough water, guys. Oh my goodness. I want to cover the apples. Okay, in my second bowl, I'm going to again cover the apples with water. But this time, oh, they're floating. That's interesting. These 2 apple slices are floating and these 2 aren't. I wonder why that is. I'm going to take a little bit of the baking soda and I'm just going to tap it in. We're going to put baking soda in here with these apples. And I'm going to use my knife. You can use a spoon, or I think I got some in my mouth, which clearly won't hurt me, but it doesn't taste very nice. It is an ingredient, but not one that is put in for flavor, that's for sure. All right, my next, oh, let me label these. I have a marker for labeling them for us. So, my friends, I'm going to take out some index cards to do the labeling. So this first one, what did we put in there? Water. Second one, water and baking soda. Okay. Third one is going to be lemon juice. My goodness, guys, I might need more lemon juice after this project. I'm going to have to order some. There goes Miss Burns' lemon juice. Now I have a cool container. I might be able to do something with that. Lemon, L-E-M-O-N, juice. How do you spell juice, do you think, guys? J, right. Ooh, juice. Yep. U says, well, O says ooh too. You're right. U says ooh in this case. U-I says ooh. Interesting, right? English is weird. J-U-I-C-E, lemon juice. And then the last one, we're going to put some vinegar. My goodness, Miss Burns is going to have to replenish all of her ingredients after this. Uh-oh, I need lemon juice for tomorrow's experiment too. Dang it. Well, that's okay. Maybe someone can lend it to me. All right, so vinegar, V-V-N-I-N, V-E-G-G-R, like a pirate. A-R. Vinegar. Vinegar. I am going to put these, make sure that their labels stay with them, and we're going to keep our eye on them. I want you to write down right now, what's your prediction? What do you think is going to happen to each of them? I want you to write down the word water. What do you think is going to happen to the apples that are in the water? Water and baking soda. What do you think is going to happen to the apples in the water and the baking soda? Lemon juice. What do you think is going to happen to the apples in the lemon juice? And vinegar. What do you think is going to happen to the apples that are sitting in vinegar? They're going to sit in there all night. So this should be interesting to see. I can't wait to find out with you guys tomorrow. Boop. All right, so I would like you to email me your predictions or message them to me or put them on Facebook. I want to see pictures of you guys doing these experiments. I want to see pictures of you having fun and enjoying life right now and enjoying getting to do some work at home with your grown-ups at home instead of at school, even though we really miss you and love you. All right, so you can send those emails, those pictures and those videos and those predictions to rburns, R-B-U-R-N-S, at KUSD.org. You can find us on Facebook, fb.me/rattletogether, RATTLE-TOGETHER. Just put that, you just put Rattle Together in the search bar on Facebook. And you can message me there by clicking the little message button or typing in m.me/rattletogether, period. RATTLE to get her, TOGETHER, period. I hope to hear from you guys. I hope you are all happy and healthy and safe. I love you and I miss you. Mwah.